Hi, my name is Brandon Schneider, and it is so nice to meet you. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and why you're here today?
Hi, my name is Joshua Vega. I'm 22 years old. I'm currently a student at Concordia Irvine, and I'm living on campus. I've been struggling a lot with the consumption of alcohol, and I'm here today because my doctor suggested that I kind of quit.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about your habit?
Yeah, I kind of started drinking in high school around my junior year with all my friends, and not much else to do back then. We'd get together and drink some beers, maybe smoke a cigarette. It was only on the occasion, but when I got out of high school, I'd smoke a pack and have a beer at least once a day. For the past 40 years, it's changed. Some years I drink a little more, and some years I don't. But recently, living with my guys, it's been a little more detrimental.
Okay. Have you ever tried to quit before?
Yeah, I told my girlfriend I was trying, but I always try to sneak a bit. I'll be honest. We'll go to a bar and I'll have a drink or two. She's always on me about quitting. It makes me angry. She has a glass every day, so what's the difference? A few years ago, we got in a huge fight about it, and I told her I'd quit, but I continued to drink behind her back. I just don't want to, and truthfully, I don't see why I should have to if she doesn't have to. And she gave up the idea of quitting until a few weeks ago when the doctor came and told me that I'm having health issues due to my consumption of alcohol.
How did all of that news affect you?
I mean, I knew drinking was a bad problem, and I know it's not good for you, but I've always thought of it not really that important, or it wouldn't really affect me as much. But now it has. I'm angry about it, and I don't want to quit at all. But I also don't want to die, especially before I meet my kids or get married. I'm scared I won't be alive or be available for my kids, and I don't want a divorce. And I don't think I'll be able to quit. It's not just possible. I feel stuck.
Seems like you have some really good reasons to quit. What is really holding you back?
As I said, I simply just can't.
Can you tell me why you don't think you can?
I need them to get me through my days. My kids stress me out, my wife stresses me out, my job stresses me out, and everything stresses me out. And now the only thing that can take me off the edge is just a drink. I go crazy when I don't have them. I get angry and mad. There's no way I want to live like that. It's almost worse than dying of heart disease.
It's actually a very common experience with withdrawing. You have used alcohol for so long to take the edge off, and your body feels like it needs it. And when your body feels like it isn't getting something that it needs, the real biological factors affect your body and brain negatively. When you have gone so long having a drink every day, your body and mind will get mad when you stop. So it's understandable.
Yeah, exactly. I need them. My habit has gone far too long for me to be able to quit.
It seems like you were scared to quit then, but scared to keep drinking as well.
Exactly. It's a lose-lose situation.
Have you ever researched or been taught about alcohol withdrawal?
No, not really. In school, they taught us a bit about it, but I don't really fully understand all the bullcrap. They don't really get the feeling that they need to have to stop. It's impossible to get that for.
I understand. The first few days and even weeks of withdrawal can feel like that. However, it's been shown that that after the first couple of days, the urges can gradually get less and less and should disappear completely by around 4 to 6 weeks.
See, that doesn't sound so bad when you say it like that. It does feel doable, but as soon as the bad urge hits in day 2 or 3, I give up. I'm not sure I'm strong enough to say no.
I think you're a lot stronger than you give yourself credit for. Is there anything or anyone you think that could help you get through the urges?
I know my wife and maybe my future kids would do particularly anything to help me quit, but I don't want to put that on them. I feel so guilty when I take it out on them when I'm having cravings and when I get mad. I can't do that to them. It's my fault that I got addicted and I can't stop. So why should it be their problem too?
You have to remember that this is life or death for you. They are your family and they are here to help you, just the same way you would be there to help them.
That's true. I just don't even know where to start. I don't know how to quit because there are so many ways and things out there that are supposed to help you quit. But some are fake and some are really expensive. It's overwhelming. I'm afraid I will try and then fail and disappoint everybody. I've just quit cold turkey like a real man, but I keep pushing it off, saying I'll do it tomorrow. My doctor did tell me about a patch I could try. I guess that could be a good start.
I think that's a great idea. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
I try to quit, but at the end I end up drinking and end up square one.
So, if that's the worst, then what's the best that could happen?
I end up quitting, my health improves, so does my relationship with my family.
Sounds to me like you have nothing to lose by trying. Worst case scenario, you're back to right where you started.
I mean, I guess if you put it like that.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how badly do you want to quit?
Logically, a 10. I wish so badly I could never drink ever again and be completely okay. But on the other hand, I don't want to quit. If it weren't for consequences of drinking, I would never quit.
That's fair. So then on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you in your ability to quit right now?
I'd say if I had a plan, it'd be at a 7, but I don't have one so far.
So do you want to make a plan?
I mean, as I said, I don't know where to begin.
From what I have heard, it sounds like you have a why, which is the most important part of making any change and beginning a plan.
I do have a why, it's just a sucky why.
What if you thought about that a little differently? Reframe the why in your head.
How can I do that?
Take your health, for example. You have a chance to make a positive change for yourself. You have all the control here if you think about it. Your girlfriend and the doctors can tell you whatever they want and try to get you to quit, but you're the only one who can actually quit. Isn't there power in that? A chance to be successful and do something good for yourself all at your own will?
I guess if you think about it like that, I've always been a negative thinker. I do wish I was better at that. I find it bad. I find the bad in everything. My wife has always tells me to think like the glass is half full, but I just see it empty.
Do you think that may have an impact on your perceived inability to quit?
Most definitely.
That's no way to live life though, right?
Exactly.
You think that making this change, quitting drinking, could be a good start to changing that?
I mean, I think it would improve many things in my life. There would be a little less tension in my relationship with my family. My health would be better. My mood would definitely be better. It would improve because of those damn drinks were always on my mind. I think it could be a good change for me for sure.
What do you think about trying? Selecting a date, making a plan, and trying.
Honestly, there's only one good answer to that. I have to do it. But doing it isn't it, just quitting. I think it will mean I need to make changes in a lot of areas.
What are the areas?
The way I think, there's no way I'm going to be able to drink with the mindset I'm used to having. I'll let myself go down the rabbit hole and talk myself out of quitting.
Is there a way you could think of changing that?
I mean, my wife has gotten good at talking me out of my moods over the years, but that means I'd have to tell her I'm struggling.
Yes, it does.
But I mean, that wouldn't be the worst. Maybe it would help us grow closer again, like we used to be.
Is there anything that you two like doing together?
We used to go on walks a lot together, but we haven't gone in a long time now.
Maybe you could use that as a distraction from your cravings.
Do you think that would be enough?
I'm not you and I can't speak for your needs, but I think that would be a great start. And it seems like it would be helping the problems between you two as well.
That's true. It sounds nice, honestly.
Good. The walks and communication with your wife could be very helpful in the process of quitting. Is there a time you think you could start?
I would probably wait a week until summer vacation starts because my wife is a teacher. If I did that, I would be with her all the time and she would hold me more accountable.
That's good. Having someone to hold you accountable is a very helpful tool. You are lucky to have someone like that.
I really am.
It seems like you're feeling much better about quitting. What changed since you got here?
I guess I'm thinking more rationally now. I was always allowing myself to get all worked up and angry about it because I selfishly always want to be right. But thinking about it more in a positive way, I feel more in control.
Do you think you were feeling out of control before?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's hard not to when you're told you may die and your wife may leave you. It's a lot to process.
That is a very good point.
But now I'm realizing I actually have a lot of control, which is both good and a bad feeling.
Why is that a bad feeling?
I have to take responsibility for my actions and my addictions. I have control, and I always have, and there is no one to blame but me, and that really sucks.
That is a hard thing to take accountability for, but it can be a very freeing feeling if you let it be. And by taking accountability now, you can make positive changes.
So what now?
I fully believe you are ready to quit your addiction. You have your own intrinsic motivation, a support system, and somewhat a plan of action to begin. That is a recipe for a positive change, and you have shown me that you can change your thinking, which tells me you can handle the hard parts of quitting. If you can keep building off of what we started today, you will be successful.
Thank you.
That's fantastic.
Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I agree. I know deep down that this is the right thing for me to do, and I can picture now how happy my wife may be or look at me in the future.
That's fantastic to hear. With that kind of confidence, I have no doubt you'll be able to make a positive change. I will be checking in with you every few weeks, and I encourage you to discuss your plans and raise excitement with your wife. Having her in the loop will help keep you accountable and give you the support you need to quit drinking. I am proud of you and excited to see you make these changes. You can always reach out anytime if you need anything.
Thank you so much.